Hello, friends. Welcome to Hope to the Hopeless channel. The topic for today is what towers have you built in your life? That is what I want to speak. As I was reading the book of Genesis, I read about the Tower of Babel when people try to build that. So I realized that even today we are trying to build towers like Babel, the same nature as that of the people who built the tower, who tried to build the Tower of Babel. So I want to give you a brief history about what happened before that and why they did that so that you understand the tower. So it was after the great flood that Noah's descendants started multiplying. And then at that time, the whole world was speaking just one language. Just think of it. The whole world speaking one language. So how much unity among people. So that was what it was in the beginning. And then there was so much unity among people. And then people decided that in Babylon, they decided that they will build a big tower. A big tower. It's got ziggurat. They thought that they will build that. And they thought that they can bypass God. They can reach to heavens. Because that was what their mentality was. They wanted to become famous. They showed their pride. They showed their arrogance. They left out God. It was a rebellion, an act of rebellion against the Creator God. And that's what God disapproved. When those people started building that tower, it was not as per God's will, because they wanted to promote themselves. They wanted to exalt themselves. And that is what happened. So what God did was that God created confusion. The word Babel means confusion. So he gave different languages to people. So everyone who were actually trying to build that were not able to communicate. They were saying something in a different language and the other person could not understand. So that's where the confusion started and they were not able to build that tower. So this is the significance of the Tower of Babel. So now, my dear friends, just related to our life now, the same principle even applies now. We are also trying to build towers in our life. So what kind of towers? Let me tell you that the towers, what we try is like we give more importance to our own achievements. We say that I have done this, I have achieved this. It is because of my skill, it is because of my strength. That is what people say. I have bought a new bungalow, I have bought a new fancy car, I have a high-end gadget. Your name, your fame, your material things, your position, your designation, everything, your material, whatever material you have on the earth, everything, people try to start boasting about themselves. I have seen many people doing that, but it is not wrong to do that. Even I like to come up in life, to grow in life economically. But remember that when you grow in life, when you achieve success in your life, if you leave out God, that means, see, any of these achievements, what I mentioned, even in one of these, if you leave God, that means you are doing it in arrogance. You say that I don't want God. Remember the famous word, what the person who built the Titanic said, even if God comes, he cannot destroy. But later, you know what happened to Titanic. Same way, many people say that God is nowhere, God cannot do anything. But remember, everything God knows, and he is the one. So if you don't have a God-centric goal in your life, no matter whatever you achieve, your life will end up in confusion. Remember that, because so many people have everything. They have wealth, they have money, they have whatever they want in their life, but they are a confused lot. I have seen myself so many people who have achieved so many things. Maybe we may think at the moment that, oh, if only I had a bungalow like him, if I had a car like that guy. But you never know that his life is in a mess. If he has God in him, then it is good. But without God, your life, no matter whatever you achieve, is not going to take you anywhere. It is going to lead you to confusion. So this is what I want to tell you, my dear friends, that don't build your tower just for your namesake, for you to become famous. But remember that you give due importance to God. You give due credit to God, because it is God who created you. you have to have a God-centric goal. So I want to end up this message with one verse which Jesus himself said in Matthew 23:12. He says that anyone who exalts himself will be humbled, and whoever humbles himself will be exalted. That is what God says. That we have to humble ourselves before God, no matter what you may be, whatever post you may have in wherever you are, whether in a private company or in a government place. No matter, you may be a minister, you may be a whoever it is, no matter what, but it is God. If you don't have a God-centric goal, then your life will be in confusion. So keep God-centric goals, and thank you, my dear friends, for watching this video. Have a blessed week in the presence of the Lord.